Are you feeling lost? Are you feeling like you don't know what to do in order to move forward? You feel stuck, overwhelmed by what you're currently feeling, what you're currently thinking. Everywhere your mind goes, you just feel more and more lost. Does that make sense? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. I speak all about amazing things when it comes to self-mastery. Today, I wanted to speak about feeling lost because you might be feeling lost, but I want to remind you, you are not broken. I think sometimes when we're overwhelmed about what we're going through, we feel like there's something wrong with what we're going through. And so I wanted to share some advice with y'all today on maybe some stuff that can make you feel reassured about what you're going through, and maybe hopefully something that can help you persevere through what you're going through. And maybe if this video caught you off guard and you're like, wait a second, I am feeling a little lost and I didn't recognize it. I am feeling a little unfulfilled, a little underaccomplished, and you're watching this video, welcome. Congratulations on your self-awareness. Congratulations on the action to watch this video and find out more. So I wanted to share a cool quote that I heard today that I think is going to be very helpful for all of you. Again, this is a tool and practice based off of other people's experiences that can help you find balance, peace, and more grounded when you're going through a lot. So first piece of advice is, if you feel like you hate everyone, eat. I think that anger, at least for me, comes up when I'm hungry or when I'm sleepy. So if you feel like you hate everyone, eat. I think feeding the body can calm the body, and you can, especially if you get in a consistent flow of eating and nutrition, you can kind of avoid a lot of the emotional waves that you might be experiencing. If you feel like everyone hates you, sleep. Same thing too, again, right? You feel a little overwhelmed by everything, feel free to take a nap. I've joined the nap gang. I take naps quite often now. If you feel like you hate yourself, shower. If you feel overwhelmed by your thoughts, write them down. If you feel stuck in the past, plan for the future. If you feel anxious about the future, focus on the present. If you feel restless, take a long walk. If you feel like giving up, remember a time you succeeded. What's beautiful about this is that so many humans exist on this planet. We are maybe so far apart from one another, or maybe we don't know anything about each other, but we all operate off of the same vehicle. We're all human. We're very close and similar in terms of what our bodies experience. So there's a lot of information online, just like this video, that you can use to better your situation. So if you guys haven't already too, I'd love for you guys to drop a like on this video. It does help the channel, helps this video reach other people. I hope that right there helps, because it helps me. It helps me feel more safe and balanced, because especially as someone that has a lot of goals, especially as someone that's always trying to develop themselves and become a better leader, there's only so much you can do until you are pretty exhausted, a little burnt out. And so finding stuff like that and knowing that what you're going through is normal, it's really, really helpful, especially when the stuff is so practical. To be very specific on, in terms of, feeling lost. Feeling lost is, in my opinion, I've come to recognize, like, most negative things are actually quite positive. So it's really about just reframing your mindset on these things. So when you're feeling stuck, when you're feeling lost, it's probably because you are on the precipice of a transformation. I don't even know how to spell precipice, but I'm pretty sure I know what it means. You are on the edge of transformation, right? Whenever you're like, I don't know, like you're just feeling like your reality doesn't feel as good as it used to. When you're feeling like you could do more, but you're not doing more. You're just feeling like, like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. In a way, that's your intuition speaking. You are now in this creation mode, looking for what's next. They say big dreams cast big shadows. So if you're in a situation where you're like, all this darkness has come over you, maybe that's just a shadow casting over you. And that shadow is being casted by a big dream, by a big transformation. If you're feeling stuck, maybe you're feeling a little underaccomplished. maybe your future self, your soul, your spirit, what you're truly capable of is nudging you in the direction of manifestation, nudging you in the direction of manifesting something better than what you can imagine. I believe that as abundant beings, we are capable of so much. And not only that, what we're capable of typically surprises us, right? Because then we're so grateful, we're so overwhelmed by gratitude in terms of what we're experiencing. So when you're feeling a little underaccomplished, a little underfulfilled, that's your intuition, your soul, the version of you that knows what it's capable of, nudging you in the right direction, asking you to be a little uncomfortable and to feel that you're not happy where you're at so that you can start taking actions towards your best version of yourself, the reality that you're supposed to be in, right? I know there was this one moment in my life where I was traveling quite a lot. I had a job that I thought was my dream job. I was getting all my expenses covered and I was traveling. I was 19, but I felt lost. It was about 5 months in, 9 countries traveled, and I was just like, there's just something calling me towards more. I feel underfulfilled and I feel like I'm in the wrong place. That journey called me back to New York City, and I was sleeping on the couch of my mother's apartment, and I didn't really have a comfortable living situation. I didn't have any work, any certainty waiting for me in New York City, but I knew I had to come back. And if it wasn't for that decision, I would have never built my business. I would have never started collaborating with the people that I did. I would have never taken advantage of the New York City market and developed what now is a 4-year-old agency. So we sometimes need to remind ourselves that you're never in the wrong place, and the things that feel are meant to bring us happiness forever might not always. And we might be nudged in a direction that is unexpected, but when you're feeling lost, your body knows what to do, and you have to have faith. Your universe might just be guiding you towards towards a better reality. So first thing I'd like to also recommend when you're feeling stuck is to acknowledge the feeling. Don't shame yourself. Shame is such a low frequency. It creates a lot of judgment, and it's throwing hate at yourself, which is not great. Acknowledge the feeling. Understand that, it's okay to ask for help and to not have all the answers. So, for example, I posted a video yesterday, finding myself in the darkness. I just sat in the darkness and I was like, what's going on? I'm feeling a little lost. I'm feeling a little uncentered. And when I acknowledged that feeling, wisdom and knowledge came through that otherwise wouldn't have. So acknowledge the feeling, don't shame the feeling, and know that it's totally normal. It's totally normal. This is just your intuition and your spirit team and you guiding you towards a place of more abundance. So find stillness, sitting in silence can be a great thing. Journaling is a really great one, right? Like sometimes we think, and when we're kind of just being pulled around through the matrix and being tossed in different directions, we lose track of our thoughts. So write down your thoughts, like that quote, those quotes said earlier. Like if you're feeling overwhelmed by your thoughts, write them down so you could see them and kind of just work with them in the present moment and see what comes through. Because again, this is just a conversation of being moved towards more abundance. Another thing is seeking connection. So for example, you found this channel, you watched this video, feel free to comment, feel free to collaborate with someone. I think it's really rare to find a place where you can feel safe enough to communicate and be authentic. This is the place. Of course, you have to be brave, you have to be courageous, and you have to put that comment out there, but put that comment out there, ask for help, ask for guidance, even if it's just someone in your circle, or again, even if it's just yourself. Ask that question, ask for a little bit of perspective on your situation, because another great quote that I love, it's hard to read the label from inside the bottle. It's hard to know what you're going through because you're inside of the situation. So again, just know that being stuck, feeling lost, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually quite exciting because you're in a creation mode. You know, like if you think about how a seed grows in the darkness, it climbs through the soil, it pushes through the soil, and that's how it becomes strong enough to become a plant. That might be what you're experiencing, right? You're creating yourself in that darkness so that you can shine through and reach the light. So know that there's nothing wrong with it, and also know that it's just a sign of what's yet to come. Feeling lost is great, because if you think about it truthfully and remove your ego, it's just your soul asking for more, which can be really, really exciting. So if your soul is asking for more, I'm excited that you found this video. I'm excited that you are taking on that challenge. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, as again, it helps the channel, it helps this video reach other people that might be able to use this video. If you'd like to share what you felt while watching this video, please do in the comments. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, please subscribe. It's all about building a stronger community and being better humans, being better leaders, right? Self-mastering yourself so you could be sovereign, so you could be self-sufficient. I felt pretty lost just a few months ago, and I've gained a lot of clarity thinking about what I want from the future. And what I want from the future is the ability to make money while traveling. And so if you're on that same wave, feel free to comment and we can kind of maybe share ideas. If you guys have any suggestions or things that you're curious about, also leave them in the comments. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.